was pretty upset. I took it as a failure. I took it personally. It took a little while for me to kind of step back and really understand why that happened. I was an Indie Corps fellow in India. I volunteered at a community center that was in a very large, underserved, poor community. Before I had come to India, I sort of struggled with the fear of failure. And when I got to India and started my project, that fear sort of heightened as the year went on. Specifically, I remember one time I helped to start this adolescent empowerment project. I was hoping to create a space where they can really just be themselves and talk about whatever they want to, ask whatever questions they wanted to ask. And we had organized activities too, learning about the reproductive system, or I had a friend teach a martial arts class because she had done that where she was before. Things like that, and through those activities just connect. We went on a field trip, for example. It was really fun. I still remember that field trip. And I remember one week, only one girl made it. And I was pretty upset. I took it as a failure. I took it personally. It took a little while for me to kind of step back and really understand why that happened and what the circumstances were, and that it wasn't so much a personal failure. It took some time. I kind of looked back on that experience and thought, it wasn't that they didn't want to learn or grow or spend time together. They had other circumstances that were preventing them. And I remember even the following week when they didn't come, kind of finding them and asking, where were you? And it was, oh, my mom didn't want me to come because she wanted me to do X, Y, and Z, or I had to study, or what, they had real reasons that had nothing to do with, I wasn't interested, because they really wanted to be there and they valued it. It just was there were circumstances. And so I think I started to appreciate that a little bit more. And I think the success of the year was learning how to fail. And it was really, powerful. And I hold on to that, in the work I do now. And I feel like I'm just overall better equipped to kind of handle those sort of feelings.